The World Food Program officials are warning that the Horn of Africa region would be hit hard if the Black Sea grain deal comes to an end. The officials say millions of people in the region could face hunger as food prices could hike further. This comes as Russia has been threatening to withdraw from the deal brokered by the United Nations and Turkiye in July last year if obstacles to its own grain and fertilizer shipments are not removed. The Black Sea Grain Initiative is aimed at ensuring that exports of grains from Ukraine reach their markets. Aid officials now say some 60 million people are food insecure in 7 East African countries. Well, we are joined by Tembisa Fakude, Senior Research Fellow at the Africa-Asia Dialogues based in Johannesburg. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us here on Africa Live. Reports are indicating that an end of the Black Sea grain deal would hit the Horn of Africa region hard. Why is that the case?
Well, that's the case because we still rely on the grain that's imported from Ukraine and Russia, although it's not, of course, a large amount of grain in terms of percentages that Africa relies on, but particularly the East African countries. But the main reason is because of the current war that's taking place in Ukraine. So the deal was signed last time, brokered by, amongst others, Turkey, and that's about to expire. And if that expires, of course, we will again dependent on what the bigger parties in those negotiations achieve.
Well, what do you think needs to be done to help African countries minimize their dependencies on such deals?
Well, it's simple. I mean, Africa is got a huge arable land. It's very fertile land, and we as Africans are still going at our begging bowls to European countries for something as simple as grain. It's something that I think we need to question our African leadership, and we need to question ourselves as Africans. Why is it so impossible? This is not a fairly sophisticated product that we're importing from overseas. It's something that you throw the seed on the ground and it grows. And why is it still difficult that Africans still can't feed themselves, notwithstanding the challenges that we'll face as a result of these? Some of them are natural disasters, some of them are man-made disasters that continue to impede the flow of food into African countries. So the long and short answer of this is Africans need to start getting self-reliant, particularly on something as simple as grain.